Hello again, and welcome to this series on how to use the remote training collar by BigLeash. It's always interesting when you put a collar on a dog for the first time. You're never quite sure how they're going to react. Some of them will give you a little twitch. Some of them will give you a little kind of stop and look. Some of them will just give you a blink of the eye. You're always looking, you're always observing to find out exactly what it is that this dog will show you, so that you know you're communicating to it through the collar. As we've mentioned before, we're going to put the collar on one side of the neck, just slightly forward of the side. We're going to put it as high as possible, and we're going to make it firm. We want to make sure that it actually touches the dog and that it gives a clear communication. We want it to be very, very clear. We don't want it going up and down all over the place. So really we're looking at it being firm so that it doesn't move, and so the contact is the same all the time. I'm going to bring out a young dog. I'm going to put her, it's a little Weimaraner, onto a soft type collar. It's a martingale type collar. Very soft, no chain, no rattle, nothing like that. And I'm going to use a retractable. And I like the retractable because it doesn't get around their legs very easily, and it doesn't get around my legs very easily. But you've got to learn how to use it. So it's one of those tools that I like to use, but again, like every tool, it's got to be used correctly. So I'm going to go and fetch this little girl. I'll bring her down. Make sure that she's been to the bathroom before you go out, because if she needs a pee or needs something else, her mind won't be on training, and therefore you might get wrong signals, you might get wrong communication. So we're going to take her out first of all for a pee and a poop if she needs one, and then I'm going to bring her down here and I'll put this collar on. I'll show you how and where it goes, and we'll see how she performs. As you can see, this little dog's a bit of a puller. One of the reasons that she's here is because she pulls on the leash all the time. So she's going to be kind of a little wild. She hasn't been taught much. Say about 4 months old, Weimaraner. And I brought the collar out here. Usually I'll put it on in the crate or in the kennel if you have it like that. But the thing is that I like to put it on there and then take it off when I put them back in the crate, simply because then it becomes part of the enjoyment of going out. We call it putting your necklace on. So, remember what we're going to do is I'm going to put the collar on, yes sweetheart, all right, as high as possible, under the neck, under the collar, under the ears should I say, here, yeah, you're a fidget bum, that's good. I'm putting it on under the ears, okay, on one side. I'm making it nice and firm and just buckling that round in that way. It's nice if the dogs are calm because their brain is in one place. When it's like this, it's up and down all over the place, and sometimes you've got to be very careful with the collar because they don't notice it until it's so high it actually does give them a little bit of a, oh, what's that? So in this case here, I'll be walking around watching her and looking for opportunities to find the level at which she feels it. Notice I haven't got the controller in my hands. I've actually got it in my belt pocket so that I don't press the buttons by mistake. Okay, you ready? Let's just see what she's like. Come on, sweetheart. Just walking around. I'm just letting her settle. She has done a pee, so I hope she doesn't need anything else. Okay, so now she's wandering about. She's, I can see, quite a busy little soul. I like to get them moving. If I have them sat next to me and then I start to tap the button, they may think that being next to me creates a funny feeling. So I like them moving away from me, and I like any sensation they feel to be distracted, if you like, or divorced from me. and then we can really get an idea of what they're feeling. So I'm going to put it on 1, and I'm on B for brief, momentary, and I'm just tapping, and I'm seeing nothing. I'm going to go, that's continuous, and I'm tapping, nothing. Okay, 2. And I'm seeing nothing at all yet. I'm going to go to a 3. Nothing. This is very low levels. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Now, I'm not too sure there. Just that was a 4. And notice I'm going up fairly quickly because I'm not recognizing anything yet. Brief. Now, she went to the leash. Did she go to the leash because she felt something? Or did she go to the leash just because she's getting excited? Come on. I'm still seeing nothing. This little dog's quite resilient. There. You see that? Let's see whether we did it again. Watch this. See that? Let me turn it towards you. A head turns. See it? I'm tapping, a head turns. Tapping, and she's saying, what is that? I'm not too sure what it is. Okay, so now let's go from this. I'm saying I'm on a level, on this unit I'm on a level 6. I'm going to be tapping the continuous, just to tap, tap, or hold, depending on what I'm seeing. I play it like a musical instrument. Wow, you ready? Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Not sure what it is yet. She says, that's interesting. Every time I hear that or feel that little sensation, I just tap her there. Martin's going the other way. Goes that way, tap, tap, tap. Give her a little pull. Goes this way. Tap, tap, pull. I go that way. Good girl. Very good. Come on, come on, come on. Notice how the head turns. On this one here, she's just recognizing that feeling by going, what's that? What's that? Okay, come on. Good. Nothing wrong with a little praise. Nothing wrong with encouraging her through it. Notice something, by the way. That tail's still up. It's still wagging. She's going on a sniff. I'm not going to tap her on that. I'm going to pull her off of it and then tap. Good. In time, I'll be able to use it to say leave it if there's something I don't want her to sniff or pick up. But in this case, I don't want her to relate it to the wrong thing. So, good. So I'm using the continuous button, and you probably can hear me. I go tap, tap, hold, tap. Good. Bring her through. Are you ready? Come on, come on, come on. Bring her through. Good. Now, see, this is the first time she's been on it. She's still happy. She's still moving. Let's see if I can get her to come into me. Tap, tap before she hits the end of the line. Good. Here. Good. Very nice. Thank you very much. And I'm not going to make a fuss about what she's doing now either. She's actually learned something. She's saying, I got that feeling, I've had that sensation, I turned, I followed him, I'm learning something. I don't want to correct her now for doing something silly here, because I'm not training that. What I wanted to do is to remember what we've done out here. Okay? And when I finished, as we have now, probably after about 5 minutes, I give them short 5-minute sessions. We come back, and I'm not touching her now. I wanted her to learn. Sit. That was good. I wanted her to learn that by following me, everything was nice. Everything was fun. That little signal was to say, hey, I'm going the other way. Hey, I'm going the other way. I put come on to it. Hey, I'm going the other way. Oh, I'll come after you. Oh, you're fun to be around. You're fun to be with. My tail's still going. I'm still wagging. I'm still hunting. And if I get that from the dog, that's terrific. You were pretty good, really, for the first time, weren't you? You listening? No, she says.